Hello students, how are you? Students, yesterday I told you the summary of the lesson. Now today I am going to explain first part of the lesson. Now listen. In July 1976, my wife Mary, son Jonathan, 6, daughter Suzanne, 7, and I set sail from Plymouth, England to duplicate the round-the-world voyage made 200 years earlier by Captain James Cook. The student's narrator is saying that he started his voyage from Plymouth in England in July 1976 along with his wife Mary, his son Jonathan, who was 6 years old, his daughter Suzanne, who was 7-year old, in order to duplicate the round-the-world voyage made by Captain James Cook before 200 years. For the longest time, Mary and I, a 37-year-old businessman, had dreamed of sailing in the wake of the famous explorer. The narrator started his voyage because he, who was 37-year-old businessman, and his wife Mary were dreaming about making the voyage like Captain James Cook. And for the past 16 years we had spent all our leisure time honing our seafaring skills in British waters. And before starting their voyage, they spent their free time for the past 16 years. They spent their free time for 16 years in developing their sailing skills in British waters. Our boat Wave Walker, a 23-meter, 30-ton wooden-hulled beauty, had been professionally built, and we had spent months fitting it out and testing it in the roughest weather we could find. For making the voyage, the narrator got a ship prepared. The length of the ship was 23 meter and its weight was 30 ton, and it had a wooden frame. It took many months to prepare that ship, and the writer named his ship as Wave Walker. And after preparing that ship, Wave Walker, the writer tested it even the roughest weather in the British water. The first leg of our planned 3-year, 105,000 kilometer journey passed pleasantly as we sailed down the west coast of South Africa to Cape Town. The narrator planned to cover 105,000 kilometers in 3 years. The narrator planned to cover 105,000 kilometer distance in the sea in 3 years. And the first step of his voyage, and the first step of his planned 105,000 kilometer voyage passed pleasantly. They sailed pleasantly. The first step of their voyage, and reached the west coast of Africa to Cape Town. And they sailed down the west coast of Africa to Cape Town. There, before heading east, we took on 2 crewmen, and after reaching Cape Town, before sailing towards east, the narrator hired 2 crew. The narrator hired 2 crewmen because narrator needed some helpers. That is why he hired two crewmen, American Larry Vigil and Swiss Herb Siesler, to help us tackle one of the world's roughest seas, the Southern Indian Ocean. They hired two crewmen whose names were Larry Vigil and Herb Siesler. Larry Vigil was an American native and Herb Siesler was a Swiss person. He hired Larry Vigil and Herb Siesler in order to take their help during his voyage in the roughest Southern Indian Ocean. Now students, I think you will have understood the meaning of this part of this lesson. Now I request you to read and write the explanation in your fair notebook, and tomorrow I will explain next part of the lesson. Thank you and have a nice day.